Hello, my name is Charles, and in today's video, I want to talk about what to do if you are an angry Redditor. If you're an angry Redditor and you're mad at how the world is, I want to help you, and I want your experience of life to go better and to be more enjoyable. And so I'm here to help, and let's figure out how. So, first off, do you know why when someone is angry, we call them mad? Like, we'll be like, that person is mad. That person is, it needs to come to their senses. And it's because, like, when you're mad, when you're baby raging and getting frustrated, how the world is, political systems, whatever it might be, you're in some sense out of your mind, right? You're not even thinking rationally. We know a lot of people make like the worst decisions of their life when they are angry. Like, that's when you make the worst decisions of your life, is when you are angry. So how do we get out of that? How do we view anger instead of, as I need to be righteous? Like, when people talk about righteous anger, right? Anger is not righteous. Being out of your mind is not righteous. Now, viewing anger in the sense of viewing anger in from a lens of, this is a salience signal, right? Let's say you're in a moment, right, and you see something that is not in accordance with love, that is not in accordance with proper behavior. Then you in that moment you can be like, okay, well, let's say, anger arises within you. In that moment, it may be loving to, give a firm no and use that anger as like a salience signal of like, I should pay attention to this and I should solve whatever situation is going on. So, if someone is stealing from a store, or if someone is doing something, bullying another person. In that moment, anger may be used as like, okay, this demands my attention, or this demands my action in the moment. I can better love by helping this person out. But not as like a justification for like self-righteousness. And so then we want to know, like, how do we get to this point where we let go of anger, right? And we view it as that just salient signal. Like, we're not righteous. We don't, want it all to burn or get pissed off. We're not that angry Redditor typing on the keyboard, being toxic to everyone, flaming in games, flaming online, right? If you're from the age of 18 to 25, you know what I'm talking about, where there's like flame and toxicity and rudeness on the internet. And, people essentially behind screens being super mean to other sentient beings. Because they imagine, like, because it's somehow somewhat detached, that, then it's okay, right? And so I think the first step